Kristen is a homeowner now. So are Janice and Joe and Chiquita and Charles. They didn't all have flawless credit or mountains of cash saved up. They bought their homes with Divvy. With Divvy, you can find your dream home, rent it now, and get help saving for a down payment. So in 3 years or less, your new home can be all yours. Joe loves the equity he built. Janice loves the stability. Chiquita and Charles love all the extra space. And Kristen? I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. Divvy, ready, set, own.
There we are. So welcome to House Talk. House Talk with Michelle Harden and Nico Bell. Guys, we are so glad that you are with us on this morning. So we just want to introduce ourselves and kind of tell you what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks with you as we talk about House Talk. Go ahead, Nicole, introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Named Nico Bell. I am with Guild Mortgage, and I am a loan officer. Today, we'll just talk a little bit about what we offer, but we'll get a little bit more into Divvy with Michelle. But just as far as what we offer is all different types of loan products, whether it's traditional loans, which would be your VA loans, your FHA loans, your USDA loans. We also offer non-traditional loans, which is bank statement programs for foreign nationals. We have programs for you as well. Self-employed individuals, or if you receive 1099s, there's programs available for you as well. And the big thing is that we also offer all types of down payment assistance. So if you don't quite have all the money that you need for your down payment, we do have programs that will offer you anywhere from 3% of the sales price up to $30,000 towards your purchase of your home. So those are some more awesome programs that we have available for you. Over the next couple of weeks, we will get more into detail on the number one thing, which is credit education. It's very important. Some people think that they can't buy when you actually can buy. We can actually get you approved down to a 540 credit score. There are some additional guidelines to that, but you can get approved. If you're not ready credit-wise, we do offer credit repair and enhancement programs as well. It's free to you. The only thing that you'll pay for is the monitoring service, which is $29.99 a month. So there's not a program out there that will offer that free for you, and you will get that information on that on next week. The next 2 weeks, we'll talk more about your traditional type of lending, which is your standard, your FHAs, your VA loans, your USDA, your jumbos, all of those type of loans. We'll kind of go into a little bit more detail on how to qualify for those. And then we'll finish the month off talking about your non-traditional lending, which is called non-QM, meaning that you don't qualify for traditional lending, but we also have some more programs for you as well. So I'm excited. And that's pretty much all I have for you on this morning. So Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Nicole. And it's just amazing at, just how we have to talk about our family a little bit, because most people often think we're sisters, but we're first cousins. And to have this type of collaboration where you actually are the money bag, you hold the access to the money, and we actually help and serve those who are looking for homes. And I'll ask you a couple of questions, because we've been kind of in a difficult time with pandemic, and a lot of people think it's not possible to buy a home right now. And I know you've been helping people all the time, either try to save their homes or really try to help them find the best financial. So just kind of reassuring people in this season that they can buy a home in this season. What would you say to those who are really, really wanting to purchase their home right now?
Stay off of Google. That's the biggest thing. Google is just black and white. And so when you look at your scenarios, a lot of times you look at it black and white. Mm-hmm. I operate a lot in the gray area. I have over 16 years of knowledge in this, so I know how to create a loan to make it happen. Or I'm very honest with you, if you can't buy now, I'll set you on a plan so that you can buy in the future. So, I'll actually give you a handout with everything you need to do, from whether it's credit repair, whether it's us going through your bank statements and setting a budget, because a lot of people don't realize from their bank statements, you can save a lot of money, and your bank statement tell me a lot about you and your spending habits. So that's who will go through that and tell you, hey, you need to stay away from McDonald's and Starbucks, those types of things to make sure that you're ready to buy your home. I know that one of the biggest thing is everyone's looking at the interest rates.
Yes. Yes.
And the prices of the homes. Is it a good time to buy? Yes, it is still a good time to buy. Historically, where the interest rates are right now is really where the rate should have been. Just with the pandemic, we got to see the 3s and the 2s, and everyone kind of got comfortable with that. But that's not the norm. Where the rates are the norm. And if you look at the trends, even from 1978, we go through these dips. So we have the time to where the rates are high. Then we have the time where the rates go low. And when they go low, if you buy your home when it's high, we just refinance you into the lower rates. But you have to decide, do I want to keep renting and paying, basically throwing away money, renting? Or do I want to go ahead and make that investment and buy now so that I'm building equity in my home? And then in a couple of years, when the rates do its dip again, you just go in and refinance to get the lower rate. So the answer to the question, yes, this is the time to buy.
Did you guys hear all of that knowledge that just came out? I mean, it's going to be so helpful to all of you guys. So if you know someone who's looking to buy a home, if you know someone who's renting, share this video with them, share this information with them, because it's going to be helpful, even if they're kind of in between. And I know even in some of the apartment rates, I mean, they are going up just as high as paying for a house. So we want to show you this program today. Today, we are highlighting Divvy homes. Next week, we'll be talking about credit restoration. So you'll be getting notifications of that. We're coming live with that so that we can give you proper information to help you make great decisions for you and your family. Especially, you know, as kids are going back to school, you want to make sure that you're in the right districts and you're in the right places that's going to help you to grow your family in a place. So what I'm going to do right now, because I'm going to share my screen, and we're just going to talk about Divvy. This is a program that has been out for a few years now. It's been out for a while, and they're more of an investment company. I think I have the wrong slide up. So let me go back. Forgive me, guys. I think I pulled up the wrong one. Let me just pull up my full Divvy slide. Give me 1 second. But as we talk about Divvy, Divvy has been a lifesaver for a lot of people who would like to purchase a home and they don't necessarily have the resources to do it, right? The cash flow that you need up front for a down payment. And so they actually help you to navigate and to put those things into place. So I'm just going to go over a few slides with you that's going to help you pretty much understand the program. And then if you have any questions, you can ask us in the chat, or I do have my information at the end that I'll actually share with you that'll kind of help you as well understand Divvy program just a little bit more. And then we'll come back. Nico and I we'll come back with just more information on what you can look for on next week from us. So here we go, guys. It is called Divvy Homes. Divvy Homes, it is traditionally known as a rent-to-own program. So I want to really tell you how it works. It is not your traditional rent-to-own where you're renting from a person who owned the house and now you're in hopes that, you know, at the end of your or when you're able to purchase it, that you have the money or that they're ready to release it to you. No, this is a little different. Divvy want to put you in your dream home, okay? And they want to put you in a dream home. So this program is going to share with you exactly how that happens. So our agenda today is to introduce Divvy, how the program works, what you need to qualify, and the house shopping process, which is fun. Matter of fact, we're closing on a house this week, and I am so excited for this family. And it's just been a great journey to see people get the house that they want, normally that they wouldn't be able to get in because of circumstances which is called life. So moving into your dream home, and then we won't have any questions and answers, not unless I see something online that I'll refer to, but I'll give you my contact information if you want to ask later. So this is an alternative path to home ownership. And this is for people who do not have perfect financial in the past. Is also for those individuals who have been self-employed, and typically with traditional lending, you may need to bring up 2 years of income. And so it doesn't give you a pass for not having your things in order. What it does is say that if you are making a certain amount of money in a certain period of time, we can help you find your dream home. And it also is an alternative to live in your dream home while you save. I want to really, resonate that point. The way the Divvy program is, as you're paying your rent, a percentage of that is taken and put into an escrow for you. It is for you. Your down payment that you pay Divvy, which is 1 or 2%. That's right. I said it, 1 or 2% is put into an escrow for you as your savings. And so at the end of this term, at the end of the 3 years, you will either say, I want this house, or I want another house. And so that's another story. They keep just a small percentage so that they can re-put this house on the market. But you can purchase this house anytime between the time you walk into it to the time of your 3-year period is over. So is get mortgage ready in 3 years. So is getting all of your savings is going towards your closing costs so that you can own this house. But who knows, something may happen, a tax return may come in, an inheritance may come in, and you may be ready to actually buy this house. And so that's why they'll let you to do it sooner than later. So a step-by-step guide to Divvy. I know you've been hearing about it. We've been advancing our marketing on it. I am a preferred agent with Divvy, and I'm so glad to have been working with them for almost a year now. So the step-by-step is get fully approved, get fully approved. So you're going to complete your application, which I'll give you a QR code at the end of this. You're going to complete your application, and they basically reach out to you within hours to say either we need more information or you approve, or, we can now advance to the next step, which would be then to go and upload documents that they need. They will be the only one who see these documents. As a realtor, we do not. We don't have anything to do with the underwriting or the funding side of it. Divvy does all of those due diligence about your credit, if you need a co-signer, all of those things. Now, here's the thing. When you apply, and you may apply as a husband and wife, your income at that time is being used. And if you want to have a bigger budget, then you need to add your spouses or your roommate, whoever will be living with you, add their income at the same time so that you get the right budget that you're looking for. Okay, so rent while you save. We kind of talked about that, your monthly payments. A portion of that will go towards your savings while you're paying to live in your dream house. So buy your home. Buy your home. Once your mortgage is ready, once they have approved you, we can close on any home in 14 days. We could close on any home in 14 days. And that's because Divvy buys the house for you. And in this type of market, it has been a great leveraging tool because some people have to work on their funding. Some people have to work on their finances and get things in order, whether they put a contract on. But when we come to the table and it's a house that you want, competitive wise, we can definitely help you. Divvy is a great asset to have that with you. What do you need to get fully qualified? What do you need to get fully qualified? Let's talk about that. So qualifications, and this is phenomenal. You need a minimum FICO score of 550. Now, this is where Nico is going to come in to help us, because you say, oh, my credit score is 600. But guys, what I'm learning, if you're looking at, and I'm not going to call any names, but if you're looking at certain credit score companies, that is not your actual FICO score. So they're looking at the score that will help you be mortgage worthy. And so that's something next week you'll hear Nico talk about, as far as your credit score, how you can find it. If you know your credit is jacked up, If you know you got issues, which I know a lot of us have gone to Lexington Law, gone to other credit repair companies, and you still need work, there's a program that we're going to be introducing to you on next week, how you can get connected and really start working on your credit and seeing results. Okay, so the first thing is that FICO score. So we don't pull hard credit scores, a hard credit report. We pull soft credit. So, I mean, a soft check. So they use their system to get the FICO score that they need. And then they'll let you know immediately if you have what the required score is. Okay, your monthly household income, $2,500. Okay, you can add a co-applicant to get to that point so that you can have at least a minimum of $2,500. The next thing is 3 months of steady income. 3 months of steady income, which is from one employer, multiple employers, or even if you're self-employed. And that's why we said for the 1099 employees, musicians, pastors, this is a great and phenomenal program for you. People who are entrepreneurs, contractors, truck drivers, this is the program for you. And proof of $2,000 in your bank account. Okay, $2,000, because this is going to let them know that you are able to close. You have the resources to close. No bankruptcies or evictions just in the last 12 months. Last 12 months, no bankruptcies, no evictions. And then we want to see a debt to income ratio of 50%, meaning that your debt payments equal 50% less your income. So we want to make sure that your debt to income ratio. One other thing I'll say, during this process or any home buying process, I want you to know, do not make any major purchases. Don't go buy the big truck you've been dreaming about, Randy Harton. Don't go and buy, any furniture, anything. Just keep your credit clean until you finalize, until you actually ready to move into your home, till you go to closing, right? Because even at closing, in traditional, and this is speaking traditional, even in that, they're going to be looking at your credit score and your income. So you want to be careful that. What do you need to get fully approved? Here's a checklist. We need your government ID, state ID, driver's license, a bank statement from the last 30 days to show that you do have a minimum balance of $2,000 in your bank, and a check stub, a pay stub from the last 30 days that includes 3 months of your income year to date, whatever that was that you were employed, you had business coming in that would substantiate the amount of income that we're looking for. The home shopping process. Now, this is the fun part. You're going to connect, or they will connect you. You will hopefully connect with me as your realtor. I am an award-winning realtor, which I'm very excited about. I'll tell my story at the end, but you're going to connect with a realtor who's going to be able to help you find the dream home. Now, we do have a site with Divvy that you can go and peruse, but we also use HAR as well. So get with an agent who knows your budget. Divvy will actually give you the budget that you can look for a house based upon your income. So when you're starting to search, you're going to meet with your agent. You're going to go over the budget, as I just said, and then you're going to identify the key things you need. Okay, you need to plan to be in your home for 3 years. What neighborhood you want to be in, how many rooms. So get some of the minimal things. I've often heard some of my clients say, I want a chef kitchen. I didn't really know what that meant until I started talking to people who actually cook. So you got the hooded stove, you got the open kitchen, lots of space, and then the stoves are the tabletop stoves, the island things that will help a chef prepare in the kitchen. Okay, identify the things that you would need. That's that. And then start touring houses. One of the things that the agent will actually help you to do is kind of start looking for the area. Know if you want to stay in a certain area. Identify that, how many rooms you need, how many bathrooms you need. If you want 2-car garage, typically most houses are coming with that. If you want acreage, or if you want the standard lot. Also, you want to make sure that your agent knows school districts that you are connected and you want to be partnered with. All those great things help in the process, so you're not driving all over your state to be able to find the home, your dream home. Eligible homes, let's talk a little bit about that. What homes do Divvy pay for 100%? So they pay for homes that are move-in ready. So they got to be move-in ready. We're not looking for no fixer-uppers, not we got to paint, we got to do that. No, they're ready to move you into a new construction or a new home or a home that has been, have some years on it, because some of my clients, they like the older homes because it has more space or it was built different back in the 1970s, right? So the HVAC system must be at least 18 years old. At least 18 years old. And the roof must be in its general good condition. No foundation issues. So when you drive up to the driveway and you see the cracks, go ahead and pass that one up. And so they can't have any foundation issues or molds or termites. Okay, must be compliant with any local realty codes, rental codes. So sound like just go get a nice house, and with your budget, you might as well go ahead and look for your dream home. So it must fit our price guidelines, which I'll talk about next. And it absolutely cannot be a mobile home or a modular home. Can't be. And it must be fee simple. Okay. So now we talk about price. We only want to look in the Houston area. This is kind of where Divvy is, where we have our footprint at. So you'll see on this chart, when you go to Houston, we fund from $140,000, which we know is very hard to find a house. But the beautiful thing about this is we do condos, we do high rise as well. So if you have something in that nature that's very nice, the 140 starting point would be, maybe something you may lean into. And then we go up to 375. You can see in some of the other areas, they go up a little higher. That has a lot to do with the cost of living. Okay, so making an offer with Divvy, what we do is once you identify the house that you want, we go and we initiate the offer. From that point, Divvy takes over and they we put in the offer along with your realtor. We do all of the due diligence on it. Divvy does the inspection, and then they make sure that all the due diligence as far as this house being something that's going to give them even a return on investment. If you don't want the house, they make sure that they still are in good standings with that. Divvy closes, we could close as little as 17 days. We basically can do 14 days in case of emergency. Right now, we've been in the closing for 14 days. Payments, before you actually offer, offer is extended, Divvy asks for earnest money. They ask for your $500 application deposit and any earnest money that has been committed on the contract. And so they ask for that so that they know that you're ready when it's time that we can go ahead. We have nothing to basically hold us up in closing. And then if you close in the middle of the month, there may be a prorate amount. There may be a prorate amount. Prepare to move. Go ahead and start packing your boxes. I told my husband February the 5th, my birthday, we moving into a house. I told him, we don't know where we're moving to. We don't know where we're going, but I told him, as soon as we get back home, we're packing up boxes. Know where you're going, but prepare to move. So you get the keys on the day of the moving date. So you don't have to go to closing with Divvy. They go to closing for you, and your realtor will go to the house. They would get the keys, and then they will hand you the keys. That's how easy and simple it is. And so they give you the keys, and it'll be the official move date that they provide for you. And we're almost done. So getting ready to buy. Here's some of the things we want to tell you about. With every monthly payment to Divvy goes towards your home ownership. Every payment that you make goes towards your home ownership. While you rent, Divvy takes care of your major maintenance and repairs, and they make sure that your home is livable. They take care of your HOAs, and they take care of all the property taxes. I'll say that again. While you're on the Divvy program, you do not have to pay HOA fees, and you do not have to pay property taxes in your dream home. So the credit counselor, all of the customers have access to a credit counselor to get their credit ready for qualifications for mortgage. The intent of this program is to allow you to be in your dream home, allow you to save, and allow you to be ready to close. Now, here's where Nico comes in during this period. Once you're ready to close, within that 3-year period, you're going to have to connect with the loan officer. You won't necessarily need a realtor again, but you're going to connect with a loan officer who then is going to find the best financial package with you. That is the importance of having that loan officer relationship before you even think about purchasing your dream home, because they're going to help you stay in compliance with, as far as your credit score, as far as looking at your statements, where you can cut back. They're just going to be very instrumental in I guess just helpful to help you stay on course with making sure that you can get the best rate, and you can get the best if it's down payment assistance that's available for you, even with your savings, that you would know about that. And so we're going to share that information at the end. And so the other thing is, while you're renting, again, I said that Divvy takes care of that. You get the counseling, and then buy anytime. This is a buy anytime program. Our program is designed to help you save by after the 3 years, but you can buy your own home at any time, no penalties. You can buy your own home at any time, no penalties. And so this is the Divvy program. I know you guys have been hearing about it. I've been excited to work with families who have 3 kids or have a family that's never been able to do traditional lending. And this helps them in the middle. It helps them get into the communities that they will want to get into, and it will help them to make those decisions that will be beneficial to their families. So my name is Michelle Harden. I actually pulled up the wrong slide. I need to get that for you so that you can actually see my contact information. So let me see if I pull this one up. Yes, this is the one I need you to see. So let me come back to you and let me bring up this one. Hello, Alice. Thank you so much for being on with us. Thank you so much. Let me see, make sure I pull up the right one. If this is it, this is it. So after we close this slide, we go to the Q&A. And so again, my name is Michelle Harden. I work with everybody. I mean, basically work with everybody to help their dreams come true. So as a preferred Divvy realtor, and my broker is Connect Realty. That's my cell number, my email address. So you can take a screenshot of that, askthebrammaster@gmail.com. And then you can go ahead and QR code this. It's going to take you directly to Divvy, where you can fill out an application in 2 to 3 minutes. And then you will know within an hour or two if you've been, if you have approval to move forward to the next step. So this is my information, and I look forward to working with you, to help you to find your dream home. Additionally, what I would say to that is I have been helping on the commercial side. I've been helping churches, pastors be able to either buy or sell their property. So again, I can be helpful to you in that regard. So what I want to do now is bring up Nico, and I want her to give you her information. And any final remarks that we have. Hold on, Nicole, let me find you. Nicole, you there? Okay, there you go. So Nicole, are you still there? You go. Okay, so
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes. So do you have any questions about the Divvy program? With you being in this industry all this time, do you have any questions?
I don't. I've heard a lot about the program. It's an awesome program for those who are trying to get started, and you may not have either the money for your down payment yet. It gives you that window to do that, as well as your credit. It gives you time to get that together as well. So, I mean, it's an investment. It really is. And you're already in your home, which is the positive thing to it. So I'm excited about the program. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now give them a sneak peek as to what they're going to get next week when we start talking about credit, which everybody tends to run away from, or they think, oh, I got good credit, or it's just no hope for me. Give us a sneak peek on what we can look forward to next week?
Just really just the education piece of credit. A lot of people don't understand that there's so many different scoring models. And it's great that you brought that up before, that there are certain places that you can pull your credit, but it's not your actual FICO, which is what we actually use. A lot of people look at these other, and I can probably mention some of them. So if you're on Credit Karma is one of the biggest ones. And it's simply because their scoring model is different. And it's not what we use for mortgages. So it's not a bad site to go to, especially for credit monitoring, but it's not the FICO score that's used for your mortgage. And the main reason why is because they're mainly focused on your credit utilization. Meaning what your credit limit to your balance is. So that's why your scores may look a little bit higher, to where with your FICO, we're also looking at your charge-offs, your collections, whether they're paid and stuff like that. So a paid collection on FICO will score different than a paid collection on Credit Karma. So just the scoring model is different. So we'll get into a little bit of that. We'll discuss a lot of the myths that's out there with home buying and credit, because you will be surprised what you read online or what you hear may not necessarily be accurate when it comes to mortgages, because we do, like I said earlier, I operate in that gray area quite a bit, and I know how to get around a lot of situations. So that's a lot of what we'll be talking about. I don't think we'll really do a lot with the basics of it, but just different ways that you can increase your scores and just different pointers and stuff with your credit. So that's what we'll talk about next week.
Awesome. I can't wait. Excited about that, because I know we get a chance to help so many people and really cancel those myths that have been out there, and then give people a better understanding. So House Talk is just that. We're giving you information, things that you can use, you can take away, you can share with other people who you know are looking for to get into their house. This is a great time. People say the inventory is gone. I drive by so many inventories. I mean, it's houses out there, and they're still continuing to build. It's just you have to connect with the right realtor who will be patient with you and who will walk this process with you. And we're going to find you some, because we're going to pray. We're going to ask God to give you favor and all of that. So you're not just getting a realtor, you're getting a spirit-filled person that's going to walk this by faith with you. And so that's why I'm so excited to even be partnering with you with the knowledge you have and the other resources for people who are ready just to say, you know what? I'm ready to buy my home, and I'm ready to buy it now. So I look forward to next week's conversation. And you want to give them your contact information if they want to connect with you before then? You have an email or something you want to share with them?
Absolutely. I have my phone number. I can definitely give that out. It's 281-512-5881. And my email is N as in Nancy Bell, BELL, @guildmortgage.net. So definitely give me a call, or you can reach out to Michelle for that contact information as well.
Yes, absolutely. Nico Bell is a loan originator. So she's the money bag lady. And
I get you the money, she gets you the house.
That's right. So guys, as a realtor, I go out and help you find your dream home, and also connect you to programs that will be best suited for you. So my phone number is 281-330-9985, 281-330-9985. And my email is simply askthebrandmaster@gmail.com, askthebrandmaster@gmail.com. It's been fun. It's been good. We got to both head out to other things. So we'll look forward to seeing you back here next week on House Talk. God bless.
Same time.
We'll see you soon. Same time, same place. God bless. Bye-bye.